We have been talking about hope in this series of talks. So let me ask you a question. Do you know what hope means? Some people think it's wishing something would happen. If you're hoping for something, then it may or may not come about. But true hope actually is much different. Let me tell you a story I heard many years ago. Cecil and Fred went to the same university. However, they were as different as chalk and cheese. Cecil was a very clever lad and could be described as a pile of books on two legs. He was always on time for his lectures and was never without several books in his hand. Fred, on the other hand, was always running late. He never seemed to have the right books for the right lecture and was always getting into trouble with his tutors. At the end of their course, both of them were facing the same exams, and both were asked if they thought they would do well. Cecil's reply was, "I hope to pass." When Fred was asked the same question, he also said, "I hope to pass." Both had answered the question with the same words. However, the meanings were completely different. When Cecil had given his reply, the word hope meant he had overwhelming confidence. When Fred had said, "I hope to pass," he meant he was hoping against hope that somehow he would pass his exams. Two very different emphases on the word hope. When I attended school, the subject I loved the most was sport. I was a fast runner. However, when it came to competitions, there was always another girl who constantly beat me and everyone else in our year too. I always had hope in my heart that one day I would beat her. But it proved to be a forlorn hope, a hope against hope. I remember one particular race where I was running against her and various other people from my year. I was hoping to win, but expecting once more that this other girl would do so. The race started and I ran around the track. I was way out in front, but in my heart, I was expecting this girl to overtake me, and because of this doubt, it stopped me from running the fastest I could go. Somehow, my expectation of losing the race slowed me down. As I saw the finishing line in the distance, the thoughts in my head displayed my real lack of hope. How come I'm winning? Where is she, and why hasn't she overtaken me? I even turned to look back to see where she was. Suddenly, she appeared at my side and overtook me at the last moment to win the race. I knew I had missed a rare opportunity of beating her. I could have done it, but I didn't have real hope in my heart. You see, I was always expecting her to win. It was hope against hope, and not the kind of hope that portrayed overwhelming confidence. The kind of hope we need to have in life is the one that has overwhelming confidence. When we have that kind of hope, we will see a huge difference in our lives. That kind of hope is found in God. He is the one who can replace our hope against hope and make it into a confident, overwhelming hope. Romans 15 verse 13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." In this time of fear, doubt, confusion, and darkness, let's reach out to God, the God of all hope, and ask him for the sure and certain hope that we so need at this time. He will not fail to bring you that hope right in the middle of the anxiety and fear of COVID-19 when you trust in him.